You guys, Brandon seemed to have his more productive second half that he's had against Lou. What was starting to work for you guys?
Movement. Getting the ball from not one side to not two sides, sometimes three. It's hard when they've got a shot blocker like Chet. You can't just give somebody a ball and say go ISO because he's just standing there. So if you can move the defense to shift him a little bit, now is when you can attack because he may be in rotations or he may be somewhere else. Right now we're just real stagnant in terms of our ISO stuff, and you see the result.
You've gotten to play against Chet, I guess, probably 4 or 5 times this season. I mean, how unique is he in terms of the shot blocking component, but also, being a good jump shooter too? No,
his combination of skills is about as unique as it gets. He's really impressive. Obviously, you just don't realize how tall he is as well. He's about 7'1". His timing as a shot blocker is just for this early in his career, he's just got a whole lot of poise down there, and he's been incredibly impressive. He's going to have an awesome career.
Larry, if Victor hadn't entered the league this past season, would there be a lot more talk involving Chet and what's he basically is able to do on the court on both ends?
Yeah, I mean, those two being compared to each other is just silly. Like, I get it. They're both, similar-ish builds, similar-ish play styles, similar-ish in terms of their draft class, but like, it's not fair to either one of them because they're both such incredible players in their own right. Obviously, Vic had an awesome year, and he's going to be generational. But again, I just spoke about Chet, and he deserves all the flowers that this year should bring him. What were the Thunder? They were 8 seed last year. Now they were 1, and obviously they kept the same team, added him, and obviously all those guys made jumps. But like the fact that he's been such an impressive rim protector and held up all 82 is credit to him, and he's been awesome.
When you're down 0-3, how do you mentally just say to myself, we're not going to let go of the rope, we're going to force one and go over there? What is that mental battle like?
It's not a mental battle for me. Not a mental battle at all. Quit. Quit. I don't care if we're down 25, 30, or up 30 tomorrow. You're going to get the same level of effort, energy. So, it's down 0-3, up 3-0. I'm going to give all I got. I know these guys will too. We've had some tough games, and that's a really good team. But, we got another one on our home court, and you're going to get all we got again.
Larry, is that a conversation you need to have with the rest of the team, like the younger guys? For instance, CJ said he knows what it takes to be a professional. You guys need to show up no matter what, what's the odds are stacked against you. But what about the younger guys?
The younger guys have been awesome. The younger guys have been great. Herb is Herb. He's plugging away, giving 100% everything he's got. Trey's been great. The energy those guys have been playing with is great. They've been playing with energy and effort and 100% force. So they're going to continue doing that. And our job as the older guys is to, I don't want to say follow their lead, but join them in that. We're not going to stop fighting. Obviously, 3-0's really tough, but all you can do is take it game by game, and as of now, it's do or die.
How did you think the minutes you had against Giddey last night different from what you guys can do? How did you think that played out?
Well, it's tough. The last two times we tried to play him as, obviously he's not a non-shooter, but they got guys that can shoot a little bit better, and that's no disrespect meant, because he's lit us up the last 2 times we tried that. So probably going to come with a different approach. We haven't discussed that yet, but again, credit to him. He's made the shots we've dared him to make.
I think last night him and Lou combined 8 threes. It's probably only the second time all year that they've done that. How disheartening is that? Is that when all right, this is our strategy. We're going to try to force their lesser shooters into shots, and then they start hitting them. Like, what does that do to a defense when you see that?
It's basketball. We all year have been one of the very best three-point shooting teams in the league. Bad time to hit the skids, ain't it? And forget again, those are the 2 guys that, like, if you're looking at their roster, probably, you don't want Shea shooting. Probably don't want Shed or Jalen shooting. So, Giddey and Dort are going to get majority of the open looks, and they've been knocking them down. So, that's basketball sometimes, and And sometimes the percentages aren't in your favor.